Now in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at 5 players who actually support rival teams. That's right, ladies and gents, pretty controversial today. So 3 days ago, I did a video where I talked about players who actually hate their current clubs, and it did really well. You guys really enjoyed it. You smashed a like on it below, and because you dropped a like on it, I'm here today with this video. So, we're here today. You support, I'll bring them. That just works well. Now, before we start this video, I want to talk to you guys about a seriously good offer, okay? Seriously good. Now, as you guys are aware, GetGripped are a sponsor of mine, and I'm not going to talk about them too long to start the video, but they are doing a seriously big Easter deal box, right? I put a little slide picture on the screen or something like that. There'll be a link in the top or left right hand corner and in the description if you want to go over there. Now, for like $19.99, okay, you get yourself one of these, a GetGripped hat designed by me. I have them all here as well, so if you guys want me to sign them, I can. All you have to do is put it in the order notes on the order, of course. You get controller grips included. You get thumb grips included. You get a mouse mat included, which I can't even, it's sort of on my desk in a minute. I can't lift everything and show you, but you get a mouse mat included. You get a free Easter gift, right? Free surprise gift, completely a surprise. And for a special one of the orders is going to get himself a controller included in the bundle. Only one of you can get the controller. Once all the hats are sold out this weekend, we're going to give away, like I say, one of the controllers with one of the orders. So guys, you have this weekend to get your Easter deal, less than £20, $19.99. It retails at like, I don't know, 50, 60 quid or something like that. So you're saving more than half price. And like I say, just this weekend, yeah, there's only one controller to give away. Xbox, PlayStation, you name it. Anyway, let's get into the video. Now, the first one is a really interesting one because this guy's actually linked with this club right now in the summer transfer window. Okay, Isco to Barcelona. I've talked about it previously. Now, he has linked to Barcelona now, but that's not what we're talking about, really. We're talking about he used to be or is a supporter of Barcelona. Now, this is pretty controversial considering he is a Real Madrid player, but apparently he's named his dog after Messi. Apparently he's that big of a fan. He's named his dog after Messi, according to some articles. Now, rumour has it this guy used to be a fan of Barcelona. Now, the rumours come around again, whether that will maybe actually entice him to join in Barcelona. They want him to be the new Iniesta at Barca, apparently. Strangely confusing. Two of the biggest teams in Spain and stuff. Player supports one but plays for the other, and then might maybe joining the one he actually supports. Pretty weird, right? This is what Isco said. I named my dog a Labrador Messi because Messi's the best in the world, and so is my dog. Okay. Nice one, Isco. For the second player, then, we have Gareth Bale. Now, this is more of like when he was at Tottenham, he actually apparently supported or had feelings for Arsenal, okay? Now, obviously, Real Madrid now, the Arsenal rivalry is not really the same as Tottenham and Arsenal, is it? So, this is when he was at Tottenham, really, we're talking about. In a radio interview after joining Real, Bale did a few comments about his allegiance with Tottenham's greatest rivals, Arsenal. I used to like Arsenal a lot, but when I moved to Tottenham, of course, I liked them less. But I really admired Thierry Henry and Patrick Vieira. Those kind of players, they were incredible. So, yeah, I'm not really sure if he was like a fan of Arsenal or he actually supported Arsenal, but he was a big fan of the players and stuff when they had like the Invincibles or whatever like that. He was a big fan. He was pretty keen on them. But then when he joined Tottenham, obviously his like for Arsenal just decreased. That's what he's saying. As soon as he joined Tottenham, mate, he just stopped liking Arsenal. That's what he's saying. But is he just saying that to please the fans? Pretty controversial considering the sort of beef between Arsenal and Tottenham, two of the biggest London teams. Well, some of the biggest London teams or whatever. And there's big derby games. There's beef when they play. Imagine if Bale went Arsenal, man. Things would be so different. Now, this is one of the most famous ones, I reckon, because Jamie Carragher, everyone knows, actually apparently as a childhood boy used to support Everton, okay, and obviously he was like a long play for Liverpool, whatever, throughout his whole career. He actually filmed some stuff with Sky and Lukaku the other week wearing the Lukaku top, and that caused serious controversy on the internet. I'll try and post a picture somewhere, but yeah, back in Everton shirt. Apparently the former Liverpool defender was actually a huge Everton supporter as a youngster and still watches a few games at Goodison. Apparently. He actually came out and said, I was a massive Everton fan as a kid and I obviously went to Liverpool, but how would I know as a kid that I would play for Liverpool? Question mark. So yeah, the strangest bit about this was obviously he actually wore an Everton top like a few weeks ago with Sky filming with Lukaku, which is literally Twitter went in a meltdown. Now for the next player, we're talking about, one of the most greatest centre-backs, most decorated centre-backs of all Premier League history, John Terry, actually supporting Manchester United, believe it or not, one of Chelsea's biggest rivals. According to this, John Terry is unafraid to admit that when he was growing up, he supported Manchester United. He doesn't mind saying it, apparently. From John Terry himself, you know what it's like when you're a boy. You want to support the team that's winning everything, he said. And my dad and granddad were Man United fans. That makes sense. He was a bit of a glory hunter back in his young days, but I think all kids were back in the day. But his dad and granddad obviously supported Man United as well. So it just meant that, naturally he was going to support them too. But my first day at Chelsea, I knew that was a club I wanted to be at. Obviously, just buttering up the Chelsea fans there a little bit. He could have easily been a Red Devil. Terry revealed that before he joined Chelsea's youth training scheme, he was also a approached by United, which is pretty interesting. I think it was hard for my dad to take that I was going to sign for Chelsea, so his family were fuming. Obviously, they're happy now, but at the time, he probably thought, John, I want you to play for United. You had the offer to play for both, and you picked Chelsea. So, wow, we've got one more player to look at in this episode, one more player to talk about, and it's another big one, okay? I try to cover all the biggest ones possible when I do videos and series like this, because, you know, you want to see it. You want to see interesting stuff. Now, the last one, I'm going to just talk about it. Iniesta supporting Real Madrid as a youngster, right? A bit similar to the Isco one, just maybe the other way round. When Barcelona legend Iniesta supported Real Madrid and hated Barca, according to this article. Wow, that's the title. Barcelona legend and club captain Andres Iniesta used to support Real Madrid when he was a kid. Now, apparently, some rare footage actually emerged of the young Iniesta saying he dreams of playing for Real Madrid. Some, like, footage from back in the day. I don't have it, but apparently it emerged, like, a couple of years ago. Now, apparently, he was training, okay, with Barcelona's youth team or whatever, or training, trying to get into the Barcelona first team when he surprisingly announced his dreams of playing for Real Madrid. He said this whilst he was at Barca. That's pretty weird. Now, that is actually pretty strange. One of the biggest players the world has ever seen, Iniesta, one of the most decorated footballers, you know, ever, wanting to join a rival team and actually saying that whilst at Barcelona. I mean, you don't come out and say that sort of shit. I know he was, like, in the youth team or whatever, and he wasn't in the first team, but still, surely not. Anyway, guys, there has been, like, quite a few players to look at in this episode. We've got literally quite a few. I'm going to go through them now quickly. Isco to Barcelona. Now, that's a crazy one. That transfer might actually still happen, okay, whereas a lot of them, all of these, okay, will not happen, but this one actually is, there's a bit of a chance he could. With Gareth Bale supporting Arsenal now, obviously, you know, this is when he was at Tottenham and stuff. This is when a rivalry is now. Now, you know, he's at Real Madrid. It doesn't really matter. The rivalry controversy is not really there as when he was at Tottenham, but still, I mean, he's not going to join Arsenal ever, is he? That's just not going to happen. Jamie Carragher to Everton. Yes, he was a childhood Everton fan. He played all his career for Liverpool, and then when his career was done, mate, he then put on the Everton shirt and filmed a video with Lukaku, Sky, etc., etc. So that's pretty controversial. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not even gonna lie. He kind of suited Everton top, like, a bit. John Terry to Man United, pretty weird one. He had chances, he had opportunities to join both teams. Okay, Man United and Chelsea as a youngster. His dad and granddad both supported Man United, but he decided to pick Chelsea. Obviously, his dad and granddad was chirping his ear saying Man United and stuff, and he still picked Chelsea. So fair play to him, I guess. Last but not least, we got Iniesta to Real Madrid. All right, now he actually said he supported them when he was at Barcelona's youth academy, which is pretty controversial. But still, I'm pretty shocked at that. To be fair, like, I didn't ever know about this until I started making this video. So hopefully, you guys have learned a thing or two from this video. I'm out, guys. Hasn't improved as always. Don't forget, guys, check out GetGripped in the comment section down below. There will be a link in the top left or right hand corner. There'll be a little card. This is just for this weekend only. Easter deal. Some mega box even. What am I talking about? Hats, grips, mouse mat, other grips. You know, potentially a controller, a free Easter gift as well. It's like 6 things there. That's pretty big. You're never going to see a deal like this again. Surely not. I'm out, guys. Take it easy. Have a good weekend. Peace.